I've had 7 drum teachers, 7 different private instructors over the years, and they'd always be like, learn paradiddles. I'm like, okay, here's paradiddles. I got it. They're like, perfect. Now let's move on to flabs. I'd be like, okay, what do I do with paradiddles? If I'm just going to do this, I can just play it straight. It's just right, left, rather than actually doing a paradiddle, which is a different pattern. I was like, why did I just learn paradiddles? And so I'm finding out now that there's different ways to play around with it, but that's taken a lot of time to build that up. And so I find with my students, if they learn paradiddles and I show them the different cool things they can do with them, move around the kit, and then it just blows their mind to see that type of stuff and see how you can take a basic rudiment that's boring to practice and then apply it to the drum kit and use it musically. Boom, it's just like, they love it. It's just all of a sudden like, it's not a paradiddle, it's a groove. It's not a paradiddle, it's a fill. It's a really cool little lick all of a sudden. And so I find that a lot of, I didn't get that when I was growing up, or taking lessons. I really enjoy the musical aspect of drums. Taking the technical aspect and making it musical is the funnest part for me. So there's nothing that makes me more proud than having a student work at something that seems kind of boring or useless, and then all of a sudden they come back after a week of practicing and be like, dude, I tried all this stuff and I'm doing these licks and he's showing me things I would have never thought of. That's one of the best things about teaching is I teach them something, but then they take it and make it even better than I could have ever come up with. Or they come up with ideas I would have never thought of, and they bring it back and I learn from them. And it's this like back and forth discussion thing that I love so much. One thing that students have really appreciated is the musical aspect of drums. Getting applicable and fun and creative with the whole kit. When I was taking lessons, it would be very, very cut and dry. This is this, and this is this, and then move on. Whereas I try to show my students, all right, let's play it to a song, and see how it fits here, and then try to discuss back and forth why hitting this tom doesn't work, or why hitting that cymbal there didn't quite work, and try to move it around the kit and have fun with it. Probably my favorite part of teaching is taking popular songs that my students know, or their favorite bands that they like to play to, and do a song study. Take a song that might be a little bit more difficult and just go through it and just nail it. It's just so much fun for them. You feel like you're playing with your favorite band. You're on stage with them or in the studio just playing with them. And I never had that, and I really want to have that fun aspect where you're playing with actual bands, you're playing actual music rather than just sticking to that technical spot, which is important too. It's important to have that musical experience while having that technical foundation. And putting those together is what makes a great drummer. I'd like to invite you to send me an email, give me a phone call, and that way you can get to know me better, we can have a chat, and then we can see if your son or daughter can fit in schedule-wise. Looking forward to chatting with you soon.